What's up? So we're doing a collective reading. What was I gonna say? Oh, this is a general reading, so not everything will apply for everybody. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I didn't really do a meditation before, so I don't have any messages yet. But we'll get into it. I call in God, all angels of light, all beings of the divine, all healed and divine ancestors, all benevolent aliens and all benevolent fairies, and my own fairy mirror to give us the messages that we need to hear for the collective, and that all bad, evil, and negative entities with bad intentions are forced to leave, and the only good, positive, and loving beings of the divine light and love with good intentions can come in. Thank you. Oh, and I got a message yesterday after the reading. I don't know if you saw yesterday's reading, but um, I got a message saying that the whole reason why we shouldn't be listening to all that negative music was because we're entering a really good phase of our lives. I think we all are. At least this collective is, I know. So it's kind of like, why do you want to listen to depressing music when you don't really have much to be depressed about? Because then, what you listen to will affect your mood, but it's like you're generally in a really good place in your life. So you kind of just have to kick the habit. Okay, so let's get into it. What does the collective need to hear? I'm seeing the singer Kate Rusby with this purple color in front of her. I don't know what this means, but this could be significant for you in the future. Um, let's see what else. I'm seeing a lion, um, this tarot reader's tarot card that I watch frequently. I'm seeing a lion as in the strength card, I think it is, in her tarot deck. So that could have significance. A lion or the strength card, or possibly the sign Leo, the zodiac sign. So see what do these mean? So I have the Just Breathe card, the Simply Love card, and the New Vitality card. Here's the Just Breathe card. What I'm getting from this is that we might feel a little anxious right now. I know I'm anxious or nervous because I always get a little nervous for these readings. Also, I didn't really eat that good today. Well, for dinner at least. But yeah, that too. But just breathe. So we'll be in touch with our light very soon, is what I'm getting from this card. So just breathe. And this could also be for the general energy of your life right now. Just breathe. Make sure you're relaxed. Meditate. Nourish your body very well. Yeah. And the Simply Love card. I'm getting that you have thoughts that people around you don't like you or are upset with you or something like that. Which this card is telling me that just know that people around you love you very much and they're very happy with you and they love what I feel like you're reading something or you have some kind of knowledge or wisdom onto something and people see this in you and they appreciate that about you. You're being supported by optimism. I don't know exactly what that means, but hmm. I'm getting sun card energy, so similar to the lion, I guess, but sun card energy. So the sun card in tarot is joy, optimism. I feel like what they mean by them saying that you're being supported by joy and I mean optimism, whatever I said before. It's coming in. So if you got the spell I did today, the spell for joy, then that'll be it for it. So yeah, and then new vitality card. I'm getting good energy from this. Damn. So I'm getting a huge passion coming in. It's gonna feel like It's gonna feel like $1 million. Like you're gonna feel like $1 million freaking with this card. So I'm getting a variety of different positive emotions. Sort of like how in a rainbow there's like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. You're getting like joy, love, beauty, peace, happiness, like that. Um, there's just a lot of things like that coming in soon because you did something or you made some decision recently that changed the course of your life, pretty much. That's what I'm getting from that, and it may seem it may seem like I feel some level of confidence in you, but it may seem like the rewards aren't really there yet. Just know that if you keep going down this path, like new vitality, like the passion will come in, and all the different various colors of the positive emotion spectrum. So love, beauty, joy, peace, happiness, wonder, awe, fun, laughter. So let's see, what else does the collective need to hear? I'm seeing the I don't know this character's name, but there's this video game I used to play called Mario RPG, and I'm seeing the it almost looks like one of the Koopas, like the kind of like the enemies, but he's like this skeleton kind of guy, or like a ghost almost, or a ghoul. So that could have significance for the future. So what does this mean? So I'm getting something positive, but it may be something that's like you feel a little spooked out by, but there's something positive there. It's like a positive feeling, a sense of power I'm getting. So I have the base chakra card, the believe and succeed card, and the confront card. Here's the base chakra card. How's everyone going? How's everyone doing? Here's the base chakra card. So I'm getting this character, he's like a skeleton or like a ghoul or a ghost, something like that. You're gonna see this in your reality. It's gonna pop up. And the believe and succeed card. I feel like this is a message saying that when you see this, you're gonna get some kind of like thought, or you're gonna overhear a conversation, or there's gonna be something significant at the moment that you see this that is gonna let you know like you're on the right path, that you will believe and succeed, literally as this card says, that you're just gonna have some level of trust in you that's gonna be like really significant. Probably like a trust that you've like never had, or a faith that you've never had in yourself. I'm getting something very significant coming when you see this. And here's the confront card. So this is what I'm getting that like spooky energy from. There's something inside of you that you might need to confront. It's something like kind of dark and might make you a little paranoid. All it really is doing is just blocking you from your truth or from your highest potential. But know that there is a light that is still with you, even through this like spooky, paranoid feeling almost. Like there's the light of God that is still with you. That is like supporting you, giving you blessings, miracles that you need to push through this. So something I've mentioned on a Threads post recently was that when you're dealing with struggles in life, don't necessarily like pray or cast spells or wish the problems away. What's actually stronger and feels better and more powerful is if you pray, cast, or wish for the strength to get through your problems. Because then you feel freaking solid inside, and then you can push through like anything. I know that feeling because, well, I experience it every day when I do these readings. I always feel like really nervous, but like I just say a little prayer in my head, and I'm able to just push through it, and it doesn't even matter what I feel because I just have this inner solidity, this solidness that I can just like just go through it, and it doesn't even matter. So Yeah. So what else does the collective need to hear? I'm seeing almost like the symbol for the Beats headphones. It's like a bee, but it's like it has something in the circle in the bee. Except this bee isn't red; it's like black. So this could be a future message, or this could be a message that's confirmation for someone. Maybe you're listen you have beats in your hit on your head right now, like the headphones. If not, then maybe you just own a pair of beats, or you're thinking about buying a pair. So let's see, what does this message mean for the collective, the general energy? So I have the nurture card, the strengthening bonds card, and the seek card. So I'm getting kind of like something that the divine wants to bring to your attention, but in a gentle way. It's not being like they're not being they're not being aggressive or like really confrontational with this. What I'm getting is that they just want to bring something to your awareness that they think you really should know about. That they're just bringing something to your awareness. So here's the nurture card. What I'm getting is that the divine, the light, is trying to like nurture you with something. It's something in your reality. They're trying to like comfort you or just help you out with in the way that you feel. They're trying to nurture you, literally as this card says. But it's something in your like surroundings, in your reality. So it could even be music. Maybe like you're not listening to the depressing music anymore, so you're finding new music or something. Here's the strengthening bonds card. So the reason why I show these cards to the screen is so that you can interpret these pictures yourself and see if you pull out your own messages. So what I'm getting is that the from this card I'm getting that the divine is trying to guide you in the right direction. Like there's a clear path. You're going down a very clear path, but you're feeling kind of like hesitant almost, I'm getting. But the divine is doing everything they can to just let you know that like literally everything is fine. Like you're on the right path. You're being guided, and this isn't me like talking down to you or anything, but it's like a lot of this like it's even me that I'm dealing with this too, so I'm not really like talking down to you, but it's like a lot of these problems that we're facing are just problems that are in our heads. That's what I'm getting from this card. Not that like you can't have real problems in your life, but um it just so happens that from what this card is saying that a lot of our stress or negative feelings is coming from our thinking, but we're being guided. So you know, the divine has our back. Um, we're on the right path. It's very clear, and I feel like we're just about to enter like a really good phase in our lives. Here's the seat card. So what I'm getting from this is a more like meditative or contemplative card or message. So I'm getting try to like go within and try to like understand why you're feeling this way. So whatever is the dominant feeling in your life right now, in this phase of your life, that's like a negative feeling, go within. So like close your eyes, lay down, meditate, sit upright, however you feel comfortable. Just sit comfortably, and you can even do this at night before you go to sleep. Um, try to like go within and figure out, do some contemplation, some reflection, maybe even journaling, and try to figure out where this feeling is coming from. This negative feeling, this like stress or this fear, this anxiety or this depression, whatever it is you're going through. Try to like locate it within your body and within what like thoughts or beliefs are attached to it. Because like if you're really perceptive or observant of this feeling, you'll figure out where this feeling is coming from. Like what belief is causing this feeling. And what I'm also getting is that the divine is gonna bless you with the insight. So you're just gonna know like what it is that is troubling you. I'm seeing Knuckles from the Sonic games. You know that red character? The he has like these long like spikes in his hair. I don't know how to explain it. But you can just type in Knuckles Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm seeing a vision of him, and this could be significant in the future. Again, you might have like an interesting thought when you see Knuckles, or maybe he's like your favorite video game character or something like that. So let's see, what does this mean? So I have the detached card, the teach card, and the darkest fears card. Here's the detached card. So I'm getting they're trying to say like try to let go of this like rumination and this like dwelling on like suffering or an expectation or maybe not an expectation, that might not be the right word. This like I'm seeing the same character on this person on this card, but like with this like black shade over her eyes. So I'm getting seeing things in a dark way. And by dark they mean like in a negative way. It's they're trying to tell you to let go of that. So try not to like see things in a dark way. Detach from it. And the teach card. I'm getting something's going to be taught to you that you're going to relay to other people. So I'm getting possibly like nature, something possibly related to nature. That might not be for everybody. I feel like that's only for certain people. Um, yeah, there's something you're meant to teach other people about nature, possibly. If not that, it might be something you're teaching to like uplift people out of their like suffering or something like that. And the darkest fears card. I'm getting that you're a little paranoid that there's people that are like watching you or following you. But what I'm getting is that it might not even be actual people in like real life, but maybe like entities in the spiritual realm. But what I'm getting is that there's actually a lot of negative entities that fear you. So wherever this like paranoia for these entities that you think are like following you, like they're like afraid of you. Like they just watch. They don't do anything. They don't even. I'm even getting that they don't even really watch. They just know who you are, but they're like afraid of you. Because I'm seeing like that person on the card, like just like going like this, like almost like that, like just looking, but then looking away, like they're afraid. So whatever this entity is, or I'm getting it's probably in the spiritual realm for most of the collective out there. Um, so maybe like a spirit or something, but they're afraid of you. That's definitely what I'm getting. So again, just keep doing the do like spiritual work, like cleanse your energy, just do stuff just to make yourself feel good and well. Because you should know that I'm getting that you are fine. Like there's no real danger at all. There's no danger at all. There really isn't. You're completely safe. You even have divine protection, is what I'm getting. So, divine protection, like God, the angels, the benevolent aliens, the healed and divine ancestors. They're all, protecting you because they're like, this person needs to be guarded and protected because there's something about this person that is gonna like change things in his or her or their reality for the people around them, for the people they meet online, or for wherever they just carry their business. Like you're a significant person, is what I'm getting. So they didn't really talk about the knuckles thing, but sometimes the cards are like that, where I pull cards asking them about what a vision meant, and they just don't tell me anything about it. But whatever. But chances are it's probably going to be significant in the future, the knuckles thing. Okay, so what else? I'm seeing a vision of my older brother's ex girlfriend, and what I'm getting from that is that there may be something significant about a sibling's ex partner. So this could mean like a brother or sister's or siblings ex. Something significant about that. Something like they just like notice something about you, like something a little bit different than like the rest of the people in the family or something like that. I'm getting something like that. So what else? I'm seeing a stop sign, and it kind of looks like it's like hitting the ground. I don't know what that means. Um, let's figure out what this means. What does it mean? Okay, so I got I'm getting something funny about this, but like let me just get to it. So I got the spread your wings card, the coming together card, and the sadness and isolation card. So the spread your wings card is to what I immediately got from this is that they're saying, like be flowing. Everything is fine. Stop like beating yourself up. That's what the stop sign thing meant. 'Cause it was like hitting the ground. They're saying like stop like hitting yourself. Stop like beating yourself up. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. But they're kind of saying it in like this way that's kind of like they're like like when somebody's like really freaking out, but that like you just want to tell this person like you're fine. Like trust me. Like you're fine. It's sort of like you're not laughing at their like suffering. Like it's not that energy. It's more like, dude, like you're bugging out. Like you're just bugging out. Like you're fine. So I'm getting trust that there's an incoming like blessing of like joy and happiness coming in. And again, they're just reaffirming that you're on the right path and that you're being guided and led by the divine. So the most powerful beings in all of existence are guiding you and leading you into your really truly most joyful life. You're fine. But here's the coming together card. So I'm getting exactly as this card says, a coming together of like people in your life. It's like a loving connection. So there's gonna be some kind of get together with people that's gonna feel like I'm getting almost like you haven't seen someone in a while, or maybe a group of people in a while. A person or a group of people you haven't seen in a while that you're gonna see them again, and it's gonna be like, oh hey, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a while. You were my bud. Like, like I'm getting really good vibes from that card. So yeah. And the sadness and isolation card. So what I'm getting from this is that people know that you were recently in like a dark place in life, but somehow or another you just like magically sprang forward, if that's even a word, but you just like jumped out of it and you're just thriving. Or like you're like about to like really thrive, but you just jumped right out of that like thick depression or whatever you were in, and you're full of light and like joy, and or you're about to embrace your light and your joy. But what I'm really getting is like you just like jumped out of it out of nowhere, like just by magic. Wow, that's a pretty good energy. Hmm. So what else? So I'm seeing that like ice dragon again from that previous reading I did. I think someone out there wants me to talk about it again. Um, I think someone is curious about why or what I experienced when um, I came across this message or this understanding that there's this witchcraft gang that kind of like follows me, and they worship this like dragon in the Arctic. Let me look into this. So I feel like this is more of a card for me. It's the move card. I'm getting move in the direction of love. So I think they're talking about to me personally right now, because I just felt like a kind of like that sad vibe I felt again, because I didn't really want to talk about that ice dragon and that witchcraft gang. I felt kind of like uh, mm, I don't want to talk about that, but they're telling me they're like, Mike, come on, gotta move in the direction of love. Sully, come on. Um, helpless and hopeless card. Let's figure out what this means. So I'm getting there's a lot of people out there that feel kind of like I'm getting this isn't I know most of the time like I say that these readings are also for me, but what I'm getting is that there's a lot of people out there in the world that feel out there in the collective at least that feel like the odds are against them, or that they need help or guidance or support. They feel lost possibly, or like that so many good things in life, good experiences, good feelings, good circumstances are like so far away. Um yeah. I don't know why they're telling me that, but here's the solar plexus chakra card. So they're telling me this is more from me again. So these cards that I pulled are just a little bit different. Two of these were just for me. Um, that one card I guess was for I don't know. These cards were a little bit different. I feel like they were more trying to talk to me, telling me to get in my joy. Hmm. Why don't we do a meditation? So feel into your body. Breathe as you naturally do. Let go of your feelings and your thoughts, the attachments to them. Observe your surroundings, your closed eye visuals, your feelings, your thoughts, the sounds you're hearing in your surroundings. Breathe as you naturally do. You may notice that you'll start to mimic sleep. You'll start to feel relaxed, but don't get attached to the relaxing feeling. Embrace the silence and the stillness. With your body, drink in the juices of relaxation and calmness and peace. Breathe as you naturally do. So I'm getting that there's like a passed on loved one that's still with you. For me, I just saw a vision of my grandmother who passed away last summer, and um, intuitively, I got the message that not only is she with me, but that in the collective, that for all those people out there we all have people in our families that passed, like great grandparents or grandparents, but they're still with you. That's like the intuitive perception or message I got from that, was that they're still around you. And I saw also a smiley face, so happiness, joy, however that resonates. Um, yeah, I felt like a wave of peace like wash over me. There's still a little bit of that, like I don't really want to talk about the wool and all that, but yeah, take those messages as they resonate. So we'll look into the cards. What else does the collective need to know? So we had a nice like sweet energy with this pull of cards, this spread. Daydreams and Decisions card, Throat Chakra card, and Blossom card. Here's the Daydreams and Decisions card. It feels like a very sweet energy, like sweet and like peaceful, very humble. I'm getting they're just the divine is just telling you to like, just very gently telling you to like pick the right thoughts. You know, sometimes like I do this myself. Like when I start thinking really negatively, just just pause and like just be like, do you really want to feed yourself with these like negative thoughts? Like, because generally speaking, you know, if you have like technology and you're living in a house and you have like food to eat, you can bathe, you got a pretty good life. So it's like I'm not saying your problems aren't real. I think everybody in life has struggles, but do you want to consciously like tell yourself negative things, or do you want to like just try to figure out where that's coming from and try to let it go and just recognize the things to be grateful for in life? I do this all the time because you know I do think negative sometimes. I'm just being honest. But try to like be conscientious of your thinking, because if you really just pause for a second and reflect and try to like be more conscious of your thinking, you'll you'll be able to let go of those negative thoughts and recognize, you know what, like things are actually pretty good. Like despite the struggles in life, things are pretty good. I feel like at least for the collective, things are pretty good. So the throat chakra card. I'm getting a divine blessing from this card. something with your communication or your self-expression. So I feel like there's two messages. Either you're gonna express or communicate something with someone, or someone is gonna communicate or express something to you that's gonna lead to a blessing, a divine blessing. So let me meditate on that. What is it gonna be? I'm seeing a toothbrush. I was also seeing like these lines. I don't know how to explain it. It almost looks like in like something in like a digital world, like a game almost, like this. I can't explain it. It's almost like this blurry like thing, like a blurry set of lines. It was like a whitish gray color with a little bit of blue. So it could mean have something to do with the blessing that's coming in. I'll look into that in a moment. But here's the blossom card. So what I'm getting is like the flowering of your like light and your passion. Um, this communication with somebody, whether you're going to say something to someone else or someone's going to say something to you, it's going to lead to a flowering of your passion in life. It's almost like I'm almost getting like another spiritual awakening. So I don't know if you've ever had a spiritual awakening in life. You'll go through many spiritual awakenings. I just went through my seventh just a few days ago on the full moon in Scorpio. But if I feel like if you've never had a significant spiritual awakening, this is going to be it. So there's going to be something powerful that's going to come through. But this could be your first spiritual awakening. This could be your second, your third, and maybe even like your like 20th. But some kind of like flowering of the light and the passion in life is going to come in, and it definitely feels like an awakening, like a spiritual awakening. So let's see, what does that vision mean with the what was it, those blurry lines in the toothbrush? What does that mean? I'm getting a happy energy from the spread for two of these cards at least. But I have the listen card, the third eye chakra card, and the observe card. So here is the listen card, and what they're telling me is just wait for wait for the understanding of what this vision means. Don't get too desperate to know right away, but just listen. Like what this card says, just listen and be attentive to your life as it unfolds. So you'll know what this means when it's the right time. But it's like a toothbrush and like this silvery whitish gray lines that are blurry with a little bit of blue in it. And I'm getting this happy energy from these cards, these two cards. Here's the third eye chakra card. I'm getting you're gonna see something like spiritually soon. So I did a reading recently where I read that the collective was trying to see fairies, and they're telling me that they were telling me back then uh not to get like too desperate, I think, to see it, but to just trust in it. And this card is telling me that you are going to see something in the near future. Probably the near future. Maybe a little longer, but probably in the near future. I'm definitely getting like near future with this card. You're going to see something. It may even not be the fairies, it might be something else. But some kind of like clairvoyance or like seeing visions, auras, or something spiritual, mystical like that. It feels happy. I don't know if you're happy right now, just because I said that, but like I felt like a happiness when when I looked at that card. And here's the observe card. So what I'm getting two messages from this card. Definitely, as it says, be observant. Observe, be observant, and I'm also getting the word mastery coming from this card. You're gonna have some kind of mastery over spiritual blessings. So this can mean like spiritual powers, like clairvoyance, and possibly some other things. But also, I'm getting wisdom and like feelings of deep peace. Like you're gonna go into the phase of spiritual mastery from this card. That's what I'm getting from this card. So yeah, I guess I'll leave it there. Um, I do personal psychic oracle card readings. You can DM me on Instagram or send me an email. I'll leave the my information, my contact information in the description. I also do aura readings and healing spells. So feel free to reach out. And other than that, just have a good day and peace.